Alright everyone, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Good morning. It's a special morning today because, well, a few things. Actually there's a few things. There's at least a couple things I want to share. First of all, special morning because Guilty Gear Strive patch 1.43 came out. So today we will be doing a patch analysis. Let me just fix this up a little bit. Sort of a patch, kind of like my way of patch analysis, where I'll do like a split screen analysis of, whoa, what happened to my camera? Give me 1 sec, let's fix it up here. I'll be doing a side-by-side patch analysis, comparing the old patch to the new patch. I think it's because I was running it at 75 frames per second instead of 60, so let me just fix it up real quick. And then we will do that up again. Give me 1 second. I think what I need to do is close this and reopen it. Haven't had that happen in a long time actually. All right, check, see if that works. It's probably gonna max out the exposure. Yo, Igna, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm having a slight technical difficulty. Hopefully this is the only one today. There you go. There we go. Let's see. Settings are all good to go. There you go. There you go. There's it. You guys can see me, right? All right. Take two. Rewind a minute or two. There you go. Okay. Stream is starting in 3, 2. I'm joking. Hope you're doing well there, Igna. How's it going? Now it works. Hell yeah. But yeah. As I was just mentioning, we will be doing a patch analysis of version 1.41 to 1.43. So we have the patch notes up right now. Oopsies, that's not the patch notes. Give me 1 second here. Here's the patch notes. That was nothing. You didn't see nothing. Patch notes are up right now. We're going to go ahead and give them a good, well, maybe not a good read. Basically, we're going to go over the changes between version 1.41 and 1.43. So we have 1.41 already loaded up on my PS4. I guess this is my PS5. And then we have 1.43 loaded up in my computer. So just getting rid of a bug in my face. So yeah. Normally I would do this right in the morning. Like, or not right in the morning. I am in the morning right now. I would do this as soon as the patch rolls out. So we're talking like 12 a.m., 12:30 a.m. But today decided to do it a little bit later. And we're going to check out any of the changes, any significant changes. There's a lot of changes that are just like damage stuff, like, you know, Angie here, just some damage changes, but we won't go into them in great detail. But we will go into great detail of the characters that have significant changes, such as Testament, Dizzy. Big emphasis on Dizzy, by the way. She's like the character I'm going to be focusing on for a very long time now. So that's my new main character. But yeah, can't remember anyone else. Anyway, we will find out soon enough. Other than that, please check out my new video. It's called Getting Dizzy with Fuzzies. Or at least that's what the thumbnail is. The link is in the pin messages, so please be sure to check it out. Give it a like, sub, or rather, give it a like, comment, and if you enjoy that sort of content, a sub would be much appreciated. Subscription in YouTube doesn't cost anything, so and we are almost at the 1,000 sub mark on YouTube, which means we're on our way to become a content creator on YouTube. So if you like content like that, if you want me to make more content, let me know by supporting the YouTube. I'll tell you now that my content will probably change, the style of content, because as of now, it is not sustainable with my streaming, and I want to stream. So we will, I'm going to try to do something different with my content for YouTube so that it's easier for me to make content and stream at the same time. So what I'm thinking is do short intro, like one piece of tech, and then like match vids from my stream or something like that. So that is the idea, and basically it's going to be like a progressive thing where I would show you guys slowly what I've been doing and you know, if it's working or not, and we'll show some matches with it too. So that's the idea. Anyway, I hope you are all doing well. Welcome to this stream. Yo, South, how's it going? What's up? So let me pull up, just make sure everything's all good. I think the pin is a patch note. Is that right? Shit. Oh no. The pin is my YouTube, right? Hold up. Let me click on that. Is it my patch notes video? Hold up. Oh no, it's my Dizzy video. Okay, check it out. Test buffs got me? Yeah, hell yeah. I was gonna ask about that. How you enjoy those Testament buffs. It's like just almost like one line of Testament buffs, and it's like really good. Anyway, should we just jump right into it? Let's just jump right into it. So yeah, so let's just get on with it. Alright, so patch 1.41 is loaded up already. This is Dizzy versus Dizzy. Okay, we probably won't be doing Dizzy first. Maybe we will. I have some questions I want to answer. The questions that I want answered are as follows. So they've changed the hurt box on some characters when they get hit, so we'll take a look to see if those things affect her fuzzies. Yeah, maybe we'll do Dizzy first. We'll do Dizzy first. Yeah, because I already have this up. I'm curious to know what things have changed for Dizzy. Okay, so first of all, I might as well load it up right now. I'm gonna turn on Guilty Gear on my PC while I do this. And we're just going to show you guys real quick. Dizzy versus Shmei. There's a particular thing that that doesn't work against May. Alright, here we go. So if we were to do a fuzzy overhead against May, from a safe jump anyway. Loading up my PC version at the same time. If we were to do a safe jump against May, and we're committing to, let's just say the fuzzy, I'll get her to block, perfect. So empty 5p, jump JK, double jump JK. And then let's let's leave it like that. Let's leave it like that. That's it. Oh, we'll do the RC there. Okay, so this will fuzzy, correct? Bam, bam, yeah. So I block the first hit high, then I block low, expecting low. Which, by the way, is pretty easily fuzzy blockable, right? You can pretty easily fuzzy block this by just holding back a little bit and then down back, because the high is always going to hit faster than the low, right? Anyway, if you want to know more things like that, please check out my new YouTube video where I go over that. I'm just going to change the exposure here. It's a little bit too bright. There you go. And close that. Okay. Right. Okay. So roger that. Roger that. Copy that. So this is a fuzzy, right? However, if you hit May with that falling JK, and then she down backs right after that. What the hell? Huh. Wait a second. I think that JK was a little bit deep. Is this a new version? Did I update my PS5? Hold up. This is not supposed to work. Let me see. I think it's because I'm hitting... I did it perfectly. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. So that, I believe, would be a fuzzy if they blocked. There you go. So, you know, there's inconsistency with her... I guess her hit and block hurt boxes. So if I block it high then block low, her block hurt box is fatter than her hit hurt box, if that makes sense. So if I get hit by this, the combo doesn't continue, but if I block it, the block turn continues. Okay, so that's in the old patch, but according to the new patch, changes have been made so that this sort of thing is prevented. So for instance, if we look up, it's gonna be hard to read here because the words are so small, but I'll read it out to you. Adjustment to hurt boxes for certain characters. We have adjusted damage state hurt boxes of certain characters to make it easier for combos and strings to fully connect. As these changes only affect the hit stun animations after taking damage, they do not change the viability of the moves. Okay, so with that said, why don't we just check it out in the new version? Alright, so we got 1.43 loaded up. It's all ready. I just have to physically be ready here. Put my arcade stick right in front of me so I can switch back and forth between games, so I can seamlessly interchange between games. Okay. Alright, here we go. So what do we have? We want May here. And then we want Dizzy. Yo, Fluffy Duck, how's it going? I have a Fluffy Duck upstairs. That's my cat. My cat's named Ducky. Her name isn't Momo though. I like the name Momo. Momo means peach in Japanese. Okay, so should we have the same stage? Oh, what the heck? How come the... Hold up. I thought I changed this up. Is it all lined up? Pretty much. Okay. It might be best. Should we have the same stages? Oopsies. Maybe what's the best stage here? What's that? The forest? I think I want the stage that has the least amount of lag. I believe that would be Council of 3. Ducky or Ducky with an IE? Ducky with a Y. Momo is pierogies. So is your cat? My pet. I like pierogies and I like my cat. Oopsies. What am I doing? The White House. There's going to be a little bit of a line there. I had trouble with the aspect ratio. Okay, so again, once again, Ducky, cute name. She's a cute cat. Okay, so just ensure that this works. So I think that was just too high for Fuzzy anyway. Oh, look at that. Weird. So, did it change a whole lot? One more time. Let's go a little deeper. So actually, let me show you again. So this didn't continue the combo on hit. Okay. But maybe I didn't have the right. Maybe it wasn't the same height. I could have been doing a little higher in the new patch. Okay, you know what? One way to test it out is if I just pause it. Oopsies, shit. Did it change much? Okay, and then we'll do it here too. Unless my patch didn't, unless my like, could be a chance that my computer didn't update. It's hard to tell. Like, oh yeah, you know what? That's the same height. You can tell by. I'm just aligning. I'm looking at where the tail is. I mean, the hit sparks on the left side is weird. Is in a weird spot. Hold up. You know what else is in a weird spot? This side here. I'll change that in a sec here. Let's redo that real quick. I want a little bit later so we don't have the hit sparks. Or at least minimal hit sparks. So, this hasn't changed a whole lot. Okay, you know what? While I have this here, so I'm just gonna do some. I'm gonna fix up my stream overlay real quick here. Didn't realize that side. This was not entirely fixed up. Give me one moment here. There we go. Love this song. You guys know this song? It's from Castlevania. I gotta be careful what Castlevania songs I have on my playlist because apparently Symphony of Night music gets like copyright claimed. I mean, I should just be using music that you know, non-copyright music, ideally. And I think like maybe video game music would be it. But it's not always. There we go. Just gotta fix this up. There we go. Beauty. Okay. So, unless I messed up my settings, unless I didn't update my PC side of things, this hasn't changed a whole lot. Let's maybe go a little bit deeper down though. Okay, so that hitbox change didn't really do a whole lot for this particular setup. Okay, so let's try to go a little bit deeper. How's that? I think that's the same height, right? Same height. Okay, that comboed, but I think this is literally I think this is just literally the next step, the next frame lower, right? So if this is going to work, yeah, that's literally the next frame over. If this works in the old version, it's for sure going to work in the new version if they expanded May's hurt box, right? I don't think that's going to, yeah. There's no frame in between these two frames. Absolutely not. So the change that we read here, I mean, it could be significant for other things, but unfortunately does not apply to Dizzy's fuzzy overhead. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah, we still struggle with this mix-up. This mix-up isn't supposed to work a whole lot anyway. And the mix-up in question is basically, you know, doing a fuzzy overhead from a safe jump, right? So this is a safe jump, bam, bam, bam. Right, if I do a super, I can block it. You know, but from the safe jump, we can go for a fuzzy overhead, and it's given the right height. So I think most characters will get comboed from this, or will get fuzzy overhead. Okay, so actually, you know what? If I block the first hit, it's gonna fuzzy overhead. Right, this is why we're doing this, why we're testing this out. But yeah, anyway, so this is it right there. So yeah, once again, you're still not able to continue hitting your opponent if you commit to this double overhead, and also if you yeah, you know what I mean. I think it's pretty early in the morning. I think I've conveyed my message, but just to summarize once again, let's complete that thought. One more time before I leave. Basically, yeah, this fuzzy's on block. Yes, fuzzy's on block. It does not continue on hit. It doesn't combo on hit, so I'm gonna no block. Yeah, just like that. Any other character, this will work. Right. And we were hoping that this would be fixed, quote unquote fixed, in the new patch, but nope. We've confirmed that it does not. So again, yeah, soul gets hit, and if I block for fuzzy works. Okay. And to summarize on this side, tell me if this is too loud. So yeah, the fuzzy works on block, but on hit, okay, it does. It's the same thing as before. I'm gonna go ahead and lower my volume for my PC real quick. Might be just a little bit too loud. Okay, so now we can answer this question. Currently, it does not combo. Fuzzy works if she blocks, but she gets hit. But if she gets hit while standing, the confirm drops. Confirmed, not fixed. Okay, that's number one. Okay, so does JP as a fuzzy... Wow, what's this grammar? Does JP as a fuzzy reach Geo or Chip? Okay. I need to check something real quick. Real quick, before we do that, is this the new patch? So this is the old patch, by the way, obviously, because it's my PS4, PS5. So we can tell it's a new patch because I can do the spirit loops, and, you know, F-ding doesn't push me away. All right, here's a test. Is this a new patch? Did I update my PC? It should have auto-updated while I was sleeping. Oh yeah, that's definitely a new patch. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna change characters, and then we're gonna do a quick demonstration of two things actually. Who's the other character? Yeah, let's put in Geo for now. All right, patch notes. Okay, so which notes do we wanna? Are we gonna be talking about? This one right here for roasting chestnuts. I don't know if you guys can read that from here. I'll read it out for you. So this is her fire spear. You know, this thing right here for roasting chestnuts. So they changed the first hit into a strike. In line with this change, the properties of the first hit now follows the same rules for strike attacks. So basically, you can get push blocked from it. You're gonna get your character's gonna move back. Dizzy's gonna move back if your opponent blocks the first hit, for instance. So what else have they done? The opponent will no longer attack upon landing when hit with a projectile part. So we can see that in just a moment. Expand the first hitbox. Expand and hitbox of the first hit. Added projectile clash collision area by the hands. Added frontal hurtbox of the last hit. So. We'll switch characters to kind of show what this is. I've already seen a few things on Twitter that look very interesting. So, well, first of all, why don't we see if it loops? So once again, Fire Spear loops. You know, old version, right? Very hard to deal with. You know, you need to know how to deal with it to deal with it. Basically, you stand block the first hit of the Fire Spear. Like that, and then you can mash out, basically. Right? You can mash out between the fire spears. You have to stand block the first hit. And it gives you more of a gap. I'm not mashing hard enough. Okay, so, but it looks pretty oppressive, right? We've seen this already. I'm sure you all have seen this or experienced it one way or another. Okay, so that is the old patch. New patch cannot do this anymore. At least you can't loop it. So again, I'm going to do micro dash or a Kara-cancel. No Kara-cancel, you get pushed back pretty far. I'll do a Kara-cancel here. You slowly get pushed back. So I wonder if, like, what you want to do is Kara each one. So yeah, but basically you can't loop it as it was before, right? You're not allowed. So let's block both sides. There you go. So this is a quick comparison. Old versus the new. Oopsies. Okay. Go back to block. Alright. Okay, so the loop in itself isn't a thing anymore, right? So you don't have to worry about dealing with it. If you never bothered learning how to deal with it, you're okay. That's fine. Totally fine. Okay, so that's in general, that's what we have. I have some questions. In regards to this. So you cannot loop it. Does it loop? Continuously. Before, no. So that was one of my questions. All right, you guys have questions? Yeah, it's basically a knowledge check. By the way, as someone new to fighting games, I appreciate seeing you get into the weeds of solving the how part of labbing. Oh yeah. If you have any questions about how I'm doing some of the labbing stuff, like, you know, my shortcuts and that sort of thing, let me know. I feel like the most important thing for labbing is having a record and playback button, by the way. So these two buttons are super important. I can get into, I should make a video about like how I lab and like the tools I use to help me lab, but this is probably the most important thing, record and playback. And I usually record, the character that I'm trying to lab is usually player 2 side, and then I just play back the same functions on player 1 side, which is like the character I'm testing on instead of the character I'm testing with. The character I want to get good with is player 2 side. Anyway, that should be that could be a stream or video on itself. But let me just keep reminding myself. I have been meaning to like make a video about that. All right, so you cannot continuously loop it due to the fact that it's a strike now. Strikes versus projectiles push you back on block. Projectiles, you don't get pushed back on block unless you're deflect shielded or FD, IBFD. I don't see that very often, so I wouldn't know because I'm not that good. Okay, so Fire Spear loop. Fire Spears. Is it still plus on block? If so, by how much? So the frame data wasn't too clear on the Fire Spears, you know, the frame data on it. You don't know if it's, sometimes it's +7 and sometimes it's +11, and it really depends on how far you are. And it also depends on whether your opponent crouches or stands the first hit. But in general, it's at least +7 on like on block if you're just fully flushed against your opponent. So for instance, in the old patch, if I do Fire Spear and then I do let's say Close Slash, this is a airtight string because if you can, I don't know if you can see my inputs, but with Geo I'm holding up back, right? Slash, well yeah, let's just do Fire Spear slash. Fire Spear slash, and I'm holding up back and I'm not getting hit. That means it's gapless. It means there's no gap there. It's airtight. So just for reference, we should confirm Queen. We should confirm what the startup of Close Slash is. So it's an 8-frame startup attack. So right up close like this, if I'm stand blocking, it's +8. Okay, so I think if I was crouch blocking actually, right here. So it's okay, no. If I stand block, I get smoked. If I crouch block this, there you go. It's airtight. So let's do something that locks me in actually. Instead of doing a Close Slash, which is 8-frame startup, let's try and do a I want a 7-frame startup attack. There we go. 5k. So I'm gonna do this. Let's keep it consistent, have her stand, and I'm gonna 5k right there. Crouch block, up back, stand block, up back, still airtight. This is the old patch, by the way. This is how we confirm that it's like +6 or whatever. Okay, what's our, so 2k, really quick, 2k is our 6-frame start. Okay, try 2k. Right, stand block, still airtight actually. Right, I should be writing this down. Not that, I mean, we already know all this from actually, what am I doing? I'm doing moves that are closer and closer together, right? So, but I think between the 6 and 7 frame startup attacks right here, if I crouch block this, I think there's a gap there, right? No, there's no gap. Okay, so it's like roughly 6, it's roughly +7, +8. I guess that's what I'm trying to prove. Let's see if that's the case in 1.43. All right. So like again, if I did my 7-frame attack now backed, oh, let's complete that thought. 7-frame attack right after the Fire Spear, whether I'm crouching or standing, locks me in. Okay, so Let's see if that's the case in the new patch. This is how we do things without like frame data or someone telling me frame data. We just test things out myself. So they said in the patch notes, before we do this real quick, the patch notes say that I thought it said that it's less positive on block. In exchange, it's more viable and neutral, offers more in hit. I thought I read something that says it was like not as positive. Whatever. I'm pretty sure I saw that somewhere. Anyway, let's see if it still maintains. So roasting chestnuts, fire spear, and then 5k. I'm already noticing something that's different. I'll go over that in a sec. Maybe it's just a graphical thing on the PS5 or my PC. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm stand blocking it right up here, and then I'm holding up back. I'm getting hit. I can backdash that. So there's a gap there now. How big is that gap? Not big enough for me to throw. I'm either too far or it's more than a 2-frame gap. But I feel like I'm too far to grab here. Oh no, I feel like I'm close enough to grab. That's close enough distance. So it's like right here, right? Right? So I'm close enough to grab. Close enough to grab. So there's a 1-frame gap now. So instead of it being +7 or whatever, it's probably just +6. Again, compare that with the old patch. There's 0 gap there. Do you guys notice anything else actually? Oh, I noticed a graphical thing. So okay, first of all, the old patch, I cannot do anything. 5k. Yeah, I'm locked in. Do you guys notice when the fire spear makes contact, or where? In comparison to... Okay, let me see if I can... Okay, let's see if I can pause it in the exact same moment. Yeah, those are pretty similar hit sparks, right? Let's go even... Okay, there's that. So it hits a little bit higher in the new version. It hits sooner. And it seems to be... Does it seem to be more consistent? Sorry, I don't know what I meant by that when I said that. What do I mean by that? I don't know what I mean by that. But anyway, it hits... it hits a little bit higher. It hits a little bit higher, meaning what? That's probably why we're having less frame data. Sorry, by less frame data I mean frame advantage. That's probably why we're having less frame advantage in the new patch, right? So in the new patch, if the projectile hits sooner, then we are less positive on block if both, if the recovery animation is the same, Recovery animation of like total recovery animation should be the same, unless they change that. But if that hasn't been changed, but the projectile just hits a little bit sooner, we're gonna be not as positive on block. So that's probably why we are, instead of +7, we're plus about 6. I think we're +6 now. Yo, Pinky, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Okay, so that's that. Now, with that said, when you block low, the first hit, I think this match is more of the this match is more of the previous patch's stand block, right? So you actually do still get more frame data if your opponent blocks low. So that hasn't changed. So if I block this low and I up back, between the second hit of the spear and the 5k, it's airtight, right? Probably by 1 frame. It's more. It looks like it's advantageous by about 1 frame. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm standing in the old patch. I'm crouching in the new patch. Okay, now let's crouch. There you go. It's slightly, the old patch hits slightly deeper down. So, did it say on here that, yeah, expanded the, so here we go. This is it right here. This is what we're reading. Added frontal hitbox for the last hit. So you're not as positive on block, but that's okay. This is actually very okay. When I first read this, I read here somewhere that you're not as positive on block. Here we go. The collision on the final hit of the, sorry, the collision to the, excuse me. The change to the collision on the final hit makes it connect sooner, meaning there is generally less advantage for Dizzy. When I read that, I thought, oh, okay, if you block this, maybe you give up your turn. But nope, you're still positive on block. This reminds me of Testament's Heavy Grave Reaper. Very much. Yochozai, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Found in Twitter, it wins versus Ram Swords. I saw that too, actually. I want to show that. We're gonna get to that pretty soon here, how it interacts with projectiles. But for now, I'm just kind of going over. We're just taking things step by step. Yeah, we'll check that out in a sec here, Efficient Sands. Yochozal, if you have any questions about my notes, let me know. It's not as comprehensive just yet. I've been working on other things, but we will work on that. I promise. But yeah, I saw that too. First, actually, funny thing is, I woke up this morning, I scrolled through Twitter, and I found some really cool things. So we're gonna, I might show it. I might show the clips, or I might just do it. Okay, so this is how. So this is still okay. This is okay. We don't loop, but we're still positive on block. That's okay because all of the other things for this move seem to be really good. Okay, so for instance, I don't know if this, I've never tested this out yet, but it says that we can combo off of it now, right? Basically, or at least it implies that. So if I do this in the old patch, I run up, do close slash, fire spear, that's it, right? This is okay, but back in the day, like 12 hours ago, back in the day, this is okay because this can actually, this can help you loop into another fire spear. Loop into another fire spear loop. No more fire spear loops, so having it, not having it soft knockdown is, rather than us being able to combo it without meter, this is irrelevant now. The advantageous part of the soft knockdown. Okay, what does it look like in the new patch now? I need to put my arcade stick. There we go. The new patch. Nice to see more Dizzy Dogs. Thanks. Hell yeah. Appreciate it. Thanks for saying that. I will be, and I promise I'll be working on that more. It's way more than what I've been doing for my other docs. Because Dizzy, I'm hard committing to playing this character. I'm just going to quickly remap these buttons so you guys can see what I'm pushing. Okay, so how does it work now? Slow slash. First of all, it hard knocks down. Okay, interesting. Can you safe jump off it? Oh, okay, okay. So I mean, maybe you can combo off it mid-screen? No? you can OTG with it. But it's a hard knockdown now, so you have a lot more time to do things. So in the corner, you can set up a fish and do like Okizeme. I bet you can do like this too. You know, like set up a guard crush into Wings of Light. Can you? No? Okay. So you just can't. It's better on hit. It is better on hit objectively because of that hard knockdown. Were you not able to RC it before? So there's that, for instance, right? Could you not do that in the previous patch? I mean, you could here too. Alright, so I mean, sadly it isn't as cool as I thought it was in my head. But it's still better than a soft knockdown. It serves, yeah, well, without the fire spear loop, it wouldn't make sense if it's, I mean, if it's soft knockdown without a fire spear loop, then that would be pretty garbage. But I guess without the fire spear loop, this serves a better purpose, and like it loops into your other Okizeme options, right? All right. So, what else should we? Okay, I feel like I'm missing something though. I feel like I'm missing something in regards to the fire spirit looping, or fire spears in general. So let me read this a little bit once again. So change the first hit into a strike. Okay, we did that. The opponent will no longer tech upon landing when hit with a projectile part. So we got setups now. Expand the hitbox in the first hit. Okay, we checked that. Added clash projectile. Okay, we gotta check that. Yeah, so as Fish and Sands mentioned, yeah, it does interact with projectiles like Ramlethal's swords. So we'll take a look at that in just a moment here. Before we do that, I want to see if maybe we can get like a nice safe jump off this. Okay, so let's say we hit them in the corner with Fire Spear. Okay, there we go. So it's a very similar situation as the... Well, maybe not so much. It's a little bit deeper. It's a little bit more deep than a throw. Because I don't think I can double jump Fuzzy with this. Or maybe we can. But Geo's weird. Yeah, I don't think we can though. So we can get a safe jump if we did it at point blank. And of course, I'm sure that there are some characters that will get OTG'd by that 5p. Yeah, so we get a safe jump. I feel like this might be dependent on how you hit your opponent though. Yeah. Oh! Wait a second. So maybe you can combo. It just depends on... Wait, hold on. It might depend on your distance from the wall. Oh, weird. Maybe not. Maybe not. You can close slash after chest on the corner? see. Okay, wait a second. You can do 5p, 2p. 2p is not the best thing though. Yeah, it needs to be just the fire spear. Nothing else. Otherwise, it's too much gravity scaling. Right. Yeah. I think the play is maybe go for some setup after that. Okay, anyway. We'll look into that a little bit more. I think the, dare I say, optimal thing to do is to continue pressure. Like some sort of okizeme with fish or whatever. Alright, so okay, one more thing before we jump into this added projectile clash collision area by the hands, because this is probably the most important thing, and we'll probably spend a lot of time talking about it. They talked about hurt boxes and that sort of thing with characters.
Thank you kindly.
Yo, Chosel, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it, my friend. They talked about hurt boxes. Adjustment to hurt boxes for certain characters. Okay, so this setup that I've been doing, throw 5p and then safe jump, basically jump forward and JK, works on most characters but not all, because sometimes 5p will OTG against some characters such as Sin, and I'm gonna just double check before we talk about projectiles if this still works, or if this is still present rather. So for instance, that's the one setup I showed you. I recorded it on, I didn't record it, but anyway, if you 5p here in the corner against Sin, you can OTG him because Sin is fat when he's on the ground for some reason. Alright, so you can't 5p, you can't empty 5p and do the safe jump against Sin in the old patch, and just testing it out if it's changed in the new patch, and sadly for us anyway, it's still the same. So Sin still gets OTG'd from 5p. Okay, so no adjustments have been made there, which is like whatever. It's not that important. We'll just do other things against Sin. But it's not just Sin. It's other characters too, like Zato. I think Zato, or the big characters. Anyway, I put it. It should be somewhere in my notes on which characters get OTG'd by this. But yeah. Yo, Zeramus, how's it going? Spear change looks hype, honestly. Exactly. Okay, let's check it out. Let us now check out the cool, really cool thing about the spear change, which is the fact that it neutralizes projectiles, and this is a really good alternative to not having loops. Fire Spirit loops are kind of jank, and I think I very strongly believe that they were unintentional. But one of the things about Fire Spirit loops, like as cheap as as dirty and cheap as it looked back in the day, right? It looks, I mean, like, this is like, if you didn't know how to deal with it, it looks cheap, by the way. Yeah, it looks cheap. It's pretty broke. If Dizzy had more tools, and most of the times it is a knowledge check, but it is something that helps her win, right? It helps her win, but it wasn't like her win condition. So, with that said, you know, it's a really, oopsies, it's a pretty integral part of her win. Or at least rather played a pretty you know, somewhat big role. It wasn't her win condition though. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, she's still not a good character. Like, compared to the other characters out there, like the S tier characters, the Ram tier characters, Geo, but not Geo, like you know, Nago, and the really high damage characters, right? Potemkin, Slayer. She's not like the other DLC characters like Johnny, right? Yet she has this really cheap, broken thing So it almost made her balanced, right? So if they're gonna take away this thing that seemed really cheap, really strong, they're gonna have to balance it out with something either even equally better, as equal as its effectiveness, or better, right? If this was not intended, obviously it's not intended. They did not want to have this in the game. You know, who played this? Who playtested this? Playtested this, right? So we knew that they're gonna get rid of this, but they're gonna have to give us something else because she's not a consistently strong character. Okay, here we go. So what did they give us? I'm gonna I did this wrong actually. Let's switch sides here. I'm gonna toss the sword on Dizzy. I saw this on Twitter. And guess what's gonna happen? So this is just a good example of this move, right? So old patch, right? Ram sword is a projectile. New patch. It's pretty generous. Oh my goodness. Yo, she's got a flick now. Isn't that crazy? Oh, Jinx, how's it going? You can combo into spear from 2H in the corner? Oh. Yeah, I was wondering about that. So you can't combo from here. But you can combo from here. Wait, what? Like that. Something like that, hey? Cool. But yeah, anyway. So that's pretty sick. That's pretty dope. So this is way, honestly, okay, I was thinking about this on my way to McDonald's this morning. I got myself a McDonald's coffee. I was thinking about this being like, how much better is this trade-off? Getting rid of Fire Spear loops for this. And honestly, again, Fire Spear loops, to get out of it, it's a knowledge check, right? It's cheap, but it's a knowledge check. This is not. This is like more of a viable tool, right? So again, Fire Spear loops, knowledge check. It's volatile. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's not consistent on getting you wins. The presence of this neutralizing projectiles in neutral. This is going to be a much better positive. It's net positive of a balance change than to balance out removing the Fire Spear loops. You know, this is gonna change how you're gonna play neutral. So you can get into corner, do Oki against some characters. Some characters are just like super oppressive against Dizzy. In terms of good example is Bedman, actually. Bedman, super oppressive. Characters who can like, basically characters who have slightly faster projectiles than Dizzy tend to do better in terms of there we go. Like, better in terms of what was the move? What was that? How do you do it? There we go. So Bedman, for instance, could be like, you know, do this, right? And before you wouldn't be able to do a whole lot, right? Let me see. Maybe I'm not setting it up right, but like sometimes you might want to deflect the first one with the JD or whatever. Maybe Bedman does something like this. There's like a formation of that Bedman does that like you cannot deal with, you know. But now you can get him almost on reaction, right? You see the projectile, just do it. Maybe sometimes. Anyway, you got something. You got a tool to deal with this projectile, because before it was really obnoxious to deal with. Yo, hot cop of VT, how's it going? I was so happy when I saw the chestnut use projectiles. Yeah, it's so good. So now you have a way to deal with just. Okay, hey, it kind of worked before. You know, I didn't realize how it worked before, actually. Hold up. Are you for real? It worked before? Hold up. But not very well. Not very well. Right. Didn't work very well. So, yeah, it's very nice that it's more consistent. When I read the patch notes, I thought it would be like as if when they talked about like Necro's hand deflecting projectiles, I thought it wouldn't be like I didn't think it'd be like at the bottom there. I thought it'd be more at the top, right? As it used to back in the day, like in Plus R or Xrd. Thank you so much for the follow there, Kappa. Really appreciate it. As a Dizzy main, it fills my soul. You can have my silly corner loop. Yeah, exactly. I'm good without the silly corner loop. We knew they're gonna get rid of it, but the real question is, how are they gonna balance it out, right? How are they gonna balance out Dizzy so that she's either as effective or more effective? Looks like since it's a projectile, it's clashing easier. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, so I think we're gonna have an easier time dealing with Bedman. Who else do we have issues with? I don't really have much issues with in terms of projectiles. Here's another character. I don't really have very much issues with this character as much as other characters, but I saw this on Twitter, so let's just test it out against Axel. They changed his Rensen, right? Oh my god, it's core circle forward. Okay. How about from afar? If he does full screen Rensen and then explodes. Okay, so you can't just do it. Yeah, so there's that too. It neutralizes Rensen, but of course don't do it full screen as as I just did there. What's it? Okay, obviously it's not gonna do anything against this. Right, and just for continuity, just to show you. It didn't do anything against it in the previous patch. Oh, wait a second! What the hell? It does! Woo! I didn't know that. But you'd have to be kind of godlike to be like, okay, let's neutralize that. Maybe JSAB knew that. I didn't know that. But it's a lot easier now. Much easier now. You don't have to really like precisely time it. You just have to kind of time it. Okay. I didn't know that. Not like we cared from what it. I mean, I guess we kind of care about what it looked like in the past. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. Here we go. Bashio, how's it going? Is the game damage still high? Good question. We're going to find that out in just a moment. I want to see if Dizzy still dies to two Potemkin busters. The first hit is a strike now. They added the projectile collision. Okay. Gotcha. Mr. Nebno, how's it going? Kappa says, reacting to stuff is only skill and strive. I do not have the sauce. It's okay. Because now we don't need to react as much. Logan, how's it going? Yo, the pot and Potemkin change. So wow, the Testament and Potemkin change. Atkinson change. So we will check out a little bit of those in just a moment. I'm doing a little bit more of a deep dive with Dizzy before I check out the other characters because this is my character. So durability, very good for the in terms of projectile. Projectile. Okay, next question. Is it durable against multi-hitting projectiles? Does Logan, your character is Sin, right? Does Sin's mom's 2-hit projectile that's multi-target, Sin's mom, does it deflect 3-hit projectiles? I'm trying to make a reference to that anime. I think I did it. I think I did very poorly. You know. Before we check out, okay, we can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. I hate Eno is so rough to deal with. You know what? You know what makes Eno rough to deal with? What's that move? That move. This move is like the neutralizer of Dizzy. Yo, Kronge, how's it going? Good morning. So this move destroys us. Anything we do, it's just one move does all, right? How about now? What's the move? There you go. So, oh my god. Let's go. Yes, we're alive. Okay. That you have no idea how much this makes. Actually, you have an idea how much this makes me happy. You saw my, my face. I lit up. Okay, obviously though, stroke is going to go under this, right? Or maybe not. What if? Okay, yeah. This is asking too much though. I was a little bit too excited. Still doesn't work, but that's okay. We have other means of stopping her. There are other things that we can do. All right, there we go. Let's go. All right, okay. Multi-hitting projectile. What's that move? Okay, I don't think this is the best representation of a multi-hitting projectile though, right? Because it's this one works a little bit weird. Not quite, right? Okay. Not quite. So I don't know if it might, it could, what the hell? This could be because of Eno's projectile being weird. Oh! You just gotta like smack it out of the air with Necro's hand. Yeah. Okay, you can. Interesting. So I'm gonna aim with Necro's hand. So you could smack it before, right? With Necro's hand. Just gotta keep an eye on the hand going up. But I feel like it's harder to do back in the day. Back in the day being approximately 9 hours ago. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay, but let's actually look at a multi-hitting projectile. Leo. Yo, Gusto, how's it going? What's up? Oh, it already did this. I didn't know that. But I feel like it's going to be easier in the new patch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Potemkin Flick. Oh, speaking of Potemkin Flick, let's see if it works against Potemkin Flick. Last thing. Or one of the last things. If you guys want me to show anything else, this is actually a good segue, because we can test out if Potemkin kills Dizzy in 2 Pot Busters now, or before. Flick the flick. Oh my god, this is gonna be so weird to try to do. Okay, so I gotta switch between characters. Okay, so... So I'm gonna take... Shit! You know what? Let's this is gonna be weird. Controlling 2 characters here. I want position reset to be max range. There you go. So Dizzy. Okay, it's the same command. So here we go. No, let me try. I did it too slow, I think. I mean, okay, it's not supposed to work in this version anyway, right? This is the old. Okay, so I think it deflect barely 1 hit. I think we saw that. Okay, new version. Okay, so... Okay, no, so it doesn't work. You can kind of see it deflect. I think it deflected like 1 shot. No. Okay. It would be a little insane if I could flick a flick. I mean, Potemkin can flick his own flick, right? I think so. Okay, so it's got some pretty good durability. Alright, so does Dizzy die in 2 hits? Okay, so we want gauge settings, we want HP regeneration to be none. Yo, Crash Tech, how's it going? I've seen the new Fire Spear version can be... It was not a thing before, actually. We were testing that up. Or maybe it... I don't know, I couldn't do it... I couldn't quite reflect it. We tested out... That was like the first thing we tested out, but you can easily deflect it with in the new version. All right, so 1 Pot Buster, 2 Pot Busters. Okay, I mean, I think killing Dizzy in 2 Pot Busters was a meme, but yeah, you can basically kill her in 2 Pot Busters if you maybe crank up the risk a little bit. Yeah, them guts. Okay, so funny how I never actually tested that out. I just assumed people were like right when they said she dies in 2 Pot Busters. Okay. First of all, gauge settings. Okay. There we go. 1, 2. Okay, I mean, you still die in 3 Pot Busters. I mean, I think that's what it was before. But let's just double check the damage. So Pot Buster. Compare the damage. Right? Old. So old and then new. Actually, this is a good representation. No, what I had before was pretty good, right? I think it's better if I switch back and forth like this. You can clearly see the difference, even though the aspect ratio is a little bit different, right? So again, the old did more damage, and then here's a new. Okay, let's do the next pot buster. So I'll reset it. Here we go, and then two pot busters. It's pretty much the same in terms of interactions. Maybe you'll survive a little bit longer. But I mean, it's, you know, Potemkin's still scary. Let's see. Kappa says, I play someone who plays Potemkin actually got killed with two pot busters with exactly, yeah. So I think the maybe you won't get two pot buster killed when the risk is jacked up a little bit. But still, it's crazy. It's still there. Potemkin can still do big damage. So there's two pot busters there. Same interactions for pot busters, maybe like extra H, heavy slash or slash damage worth. Virgil, how's it going? Morning streaming, there we go. Yeah, I've been streaming in the morning. How's it going? Yeah, it's ever since coming back from my Japan trip, I've been getting up a lot earlier. So we can talk about projectile durability. Seems to deflect most projectiles. Not a Potemkin flick though. But yeah, it can flick. So it can deflect ram swords, Axel, Rensen, Leo, whatchamacallit, super projectile, what do you call that one? Leo, 3-hit, whatever, sonic boom, big sonic boom. Oh, Grungy, thank you so much. Let me drink some water. Was water for adults. Coffee. Actually, I have actual water here. Hot cup of tea. Never realized that hot cup of VT. I got a hot cup of coffee. So yeah, it does deflect those. Does it combo well? Not really. Well, not really. Can combo from raw. 2H in the corner. How many pot busters KOs Dizzy? Still 3. Okay. Dizzy's Fire Spirit, is it plus on block? Yes, it's still plus on block. It's just not as plus. So, yes. Instead of being +7, it's +6, basically. So it works very much like Testament's like Heavy Grave Reaper, basically, you know. Except Testament's Heavy Grave Reaper in the corner can naturally combo into a wall stick and wall break. Dizzy's cannot. Dizzy's just like loops into like some Okuzeme. I played a bit this morning. Dizzy feels stronger against zoners now. Hell yeah. Dimwat, how's it going? Is the fire spear test really done if you haven't tested against Joker Trick or Kenji? Oh, The fire spear test is done when you guys want it to be done. Do it against Joker. I feel like Joker trick. I feel like it's gonna be like it won't work against Joker. I feel like any of the like overdrive projectiles will beat this. Yeah, I'd be shocked. Yeah, but we don't never know until we try it out, right? Actually, you know what? Okay, so this is what it was before. Miss Finer. Do we get hit even harder now? It's like more of a hit stop, right? Whoa. Is that just me? Is that my PC? Or are we just getting... Do you see that, right? Yeah. Maybe it's my PC being a potato, but... Hold up. Hold up. Hold the phone. Okay, no, never mind. It's like the same. I don't know why it looked bigger. Maybe it's to do with the fact that I did one of these.
Thank you kindly.
Yo, Galactate, how's it going? What a name. Galactate. It's like Omega lactating. I think it's just bigger because it's interacting with the fire spear, right? Yeah, that's right, that's right. The fact is because it's technically counter hit on strike and not projectile, I guess. Maybe, yeah. McCobb, how's it going? What's up? What was that cheat code to bring back Season 3 RAM? Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA select, start. Building a time machine. There's your cheat code. You gotta be in Steins Gate. Okay, so we want to test out Joker trick. Yo, Raspberry, how's it going? Merry Christmas, my friend. How you doing, man? Okay. So clearly it did not deflect that. Hope you're doing well there, Evan. We're doing some tests. Hoping Arxis blesses you with Dizzy and Ram Christmas color palettes. That'd be sick. My Christmas palettes were my favorite. You know, Arxis already gave you a Christmas present of keeping Johnny the way he was, as always intended. That's why I have this J hat, by the way, so that I will never be nerfed. Okay, so we cannot deflect this, which makes sense. Usually, overdrive projectiles have a higher priority. What else do we have? Who is a problem? So we tested. I was gonna say Gold Lewis's gun. Oh, dude, we tested out Eno. That's so sick. How it deflects, how it parries basically horizontal chemical love. Bedman. I tested Bedman already. We already did that. Oh, Testament. So against Bedman, yeah, you can basically parry or Necro can parry the two projectiles, which is nice. Kai, let's do that, yeah. First of all. Okay. So this had already... You were already able to do this. Testament, my beloved partner. Testament's so sick in this game. My most fun character outside of Dizzy. Okay, so he had already been able to neutralize it before, but I feel like it's easier now. Right? Yeah, a little bit harder back then. You don't really need to worry too much about timing. Okay, what about bird? So bird. Huh? Okay, look at that. So you can deflect bird, which is nice. I mean, not all the time, I guess. I feel like maybe I was just mistiming it. Nope. So I guess maybe before it was not possible. Now it is. Oh, this is nice actually. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say it counter hit. So like it actually punished it, but I just had counter hit settings on. Okay. Okay, interesting. Dante, how's it going? What's up? Kai now? I like, have you tested Dizzy Pillar against... No! Good call. That's a really good, suggestion. And then we'll do Kai. Obviously... didn't work before, right? Okay. Oh my god! Yo! Get off me! Get off me, bro! This is like a war between Undine and Necro. Yo! Alright, let's get a closer look here. We're like countering spells. Use ice, I use fire. And then on the old version, that's kind of cool. Oh wait, what the fuck? Hold on, you could do it before too? Just not as good? So, there, I guess you could do it before. But it's more like a skill shot. Like, you have to be pretty godlike. Like, not only do you have to get the right read, but you have to be, like, perfectly timing that. You gotta be, like, Daigo. There we go. Kind of risky to do. Okay, so, like, would I do this in an actual match? Maybe every once in a while. If the ice spikes are predictable. But like the risk of you getting the timing wrong is her freezing at full screen, you know, and then running up and mounting her win condition on you. You know what I mean? Yo, Fish won the end the page. How's it going? Fire versus fire? There we go. Fight fire versus fire. Okay. Then what? My feeling when the patch did nothing and we were just bad all along. Oh, okay, hold on. Maybe you could have already reflected Dizzy, or sorry, not Dizzy. Maybe you could always reflect Ram's projectile. You know, we just didn't realize it. Hold up. Maybe this is a thing present all along. No. Okay, so all right. So you clearly it's not a timing issue. It's just it just doesn't work, right? All right. Man, Necro has such bro licking hands, you know? The hands are licking bros. Bro lick. You don't care. Those Giga Chad hands. Those yaoi hands. Alright. Kai. Isn't that so cool, Fish One? That's so sick. Why am I in shock state? Turn off shock state. Could you imagine? Well, what the heck? Both games I entered into training mode, I'm already in shock state. Wouldn't that be wild if just Dizzy gets like automatically in shock state when she's fighting Kai? Damn, I was testing something out back in the day. You are shock. Alright, obviously regular fireball. I think you could deflect it before, right? Oopsies. Right, you can deflect it before. It's just, you know, you need to be like Daigo. There we go. Yeah, yeah. So the G-Man shirt is dope. My Godzilla shirt? Yeah, let's go. Okay, so you could deflect before. Maybe it wasn't very easy. Now, I'm sitting sideways with my stick like this, right? And I can deflect it. So that should tell you how much easier it is. My stick is not even in front of me. Get up. Sick. Chestnut already beat a lot of Kai's projectile before. You have to send it out before to eat the fireball. Fair enough. But now you don't have to like work so hard. Okay. We don't have to work so hard. Okay, who else do we do? Alfeld. Alfeld is an issue. Alfeld can like, I don't know about you guys, but I have a bad record against Alfeld. And literally, if she's just sitting back shooting me in the air, I cannot do anything. So be like, is that which one? Which one's better? The heavy one? She does something, I can't do anything. Right? You know, sometimes. You know, if you send it out early enough, then yeah. But a lot of times you're just gonna, you know, she's just gonna outzone you. I'm glad I'm not the only Dizzy that struggles with Alpha. Dude, I struggle so much with Alpha. So I think it's still okay, so as long as we don't, you just gotta not do it in between. It's either you deflect the first half or the second half. So, right? Maybe, but it seems a lot easier, you know? So let's do that same thing. Zerma's theme? Yeah. Alpha the last boss. That's my favorite Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 4. I was gonna go buy the new collection. Final Fantasy 1 to 6 on the Switch, but it's like $100. So you could deflect it before, but not so easy. I've never actually played Final Fantasy 2 and 3, so it'd be nice to just buy that collection for those two. Been wanting to play Final Fantasy 6 again? Wow, it's such a sick game. 6 is such a sick game, you know? I actually enjoy playing number 5 as well. But number 4 is my favorite, for probably nostalgia reasons. But yeah, so you can deflect it before. Yeah, my feeling when I just realized I was just trash before before this patch. I wonder if like the really good Dizzy players consistently did this and like deflected projectiles and that sort of thing. You know, is what separated the good and the bad. Good. I don't want to say bad. The good and the other Dizzy players. Me being in the other category. Samurg the Persian, how's it going? I'm doing very well, my friend. Did you buy this game 2 years late? Did I buy this game? Sorry, did I buy this game 2 years late? The game came out like 2 or 3 years ago, but it's never too late to play this game. Never too late, my friend. 5 is Bart's, right? It was, yes. And I just started Final Fantasy 8 again. Forgot how good it was. Dude, I gotta still finish Final Fantasy 9. All right, who do we have next? Yeah, now's a good time to play the game. We had a lot of trouble with Bedman, but thankfully we can deflect the Bedman spears. It's gonna be harder to tell how to interact until we actually play the game. But Happy Chaos. Happy Chaos is a issue, as he is always. What JSEV did was set fish and I think had the gunshot hit the fish and he would ice spike recovery, if I recall correctly. Oh, okay. Hello, whoa. Okay, what do you do against... How does this character work anyway? What does he do? He's like... tosses that shit on you. That's it. Could you imagine if Fire Spear deflected this? I doubt it does, but... Could you imagine that? Yeah, no, never mind. I was just thinking how cool Happy Chaos is as like a character in terms of design. Not the actual character's like physical design, I'm sure not for me, but like the fact that this character is just so freeform in a game that's not so freeform, you know what I mean? Like this character belongs in Xrd, not in Guilty Gear Strive. Like this is the kind of design that made Guilty Gear like I wouldn't say define Guilty Gear, but like the woohoo wacky just whatever design, you know, I'm gonna do whatever I want. This Happy Chaos character is like that embodies it, which is like basically every character in Guilty Gear Plus R, right? But it's really weird that he's in Guilty Gear Strive the way he is. Anyway, you can't deflect the gun. Happy Chaos has lore. You know, for lore purposes, he's still strong. Leopold and when. All right, here we go. Dude, I got the game and tried it. I think when I mean Leo, he seems super cool. Leo's pretty cool. He was not bad. 9 is pretty good. I still gotta finish Final Fantasy 9. Okay, so Happy Chaos still a problem, but he always has been. So what other projectiles do you want to see? That's basically the ones I want to check out. You did Testament already? Not yet. I've only done Dizzy, because she's my character. Okay, so I think we're good doing the deep dive with Dizzy. Actually, there's one more thing. Ice field and people and you know and opponents just like traveling towards her. Okay, so how do we want to test this out? Let's check out Nago. So if you have full screen ice field out, Nago can just go coast to coast on you. Where is he? Right here. And then, oh, versus test and projectile. I did actually, yeah. So you can now deflect the you can deflect the crow. You know what I haven't tested out? Deflecting Arbiter Sign. Position resets. So oh yeah, so you could still just like just teleport to her. This is always a thing, right? I don't think that's gonna change. That doesn't seem like it's gonna change. So that's the old patch. See if that's changed the new patch. Leo's got something funny too. Is Arbiter a projectile? I'm not entirely too sure there, Brock. Is it a projectile? No, it's a strike because Biken can reflect it. Maybe let me test it out. Okay, so oopsies, you guys aren't seeing that, right? So there's that. What the heck am I doing? I need the other way. Hold up. I'm clearly getting too dizzy right now. Maybe, yeah, let's, yeah, you can parry Arbiter, which I feel like that means it's a strike. We'll test it out. We'll test it out. Okay, so you can still zoom in. I think you're zooming in more though, right? Man, why am I so bad at this? Damn, you just push her right to the corner. See that? Yep. Still the same. Okay. I'm sure that there are other situations where it fixes extreme rapid movement. Okay, anyway. Let's test out Testament real quick. And with switching into Testament, we can just start looking at Testament changes too. Yeah, the patch is still up. Or just got out, just came out. So I want to do like this, right? Okay. Okay, so Arbiter Sign, old patch. So do it at the same time. So no, does not work in the old version. New version, still, yeah, still doesn't work, which sure, I'm okay with. It'd be weird if it did work, I'll be honest. The patch not showing for me on Steam unless people already got it. Yeah, mine didn't show on Steam either. I just woke up and it was already applied. Okay, so I think that's good enough showing off with Dizzy. I don't think there's anything else I want to show. Oh, here we go. there's one more thing. JP reaching for Geo or Chip. So what am I referring to is this. So 2K2D. Let's switch this around. So JP as a fuzzy does not reach all characters. And specifically, it doesn't reach against characters. The two characters, Geo and Chip. I just want to show you guys that this is a thing, first of all. Yeah, Ante, how's it going? Good morning. So, if I do a fuzzy setup. Actually, no, you know what? 2K2D, like, there we go. Let's do this, complete it. So, JP as a fuzzy here works, right? After 2K2D fish, you can do this fuzzy. Okay, we see that. Same thing in the new patch, of course. This shouldn't change. Be pretty sad if it did. But for some reason, it doesn't work against two characters. They're too short. So I wonder if the hitbox change helps standardize things like this. So we do it against Geo now. Yeah, look at that. So whiffs against Geo. JP. Okay. So still, same thing. Okay, so that's still a thing. We still have to keep in mind that we shouldn't do JP against Geo or Chip. What do we do instead? We want to do JK. Right? So JK will work obviously in both versions. The thing about JK is that you have to, in this particular setup anyway, you don't want to do a 2K2D. You want to, yeah. If you do 2K2D, there's too much gravity scaling. Sadly. So we're just one frame off of this JK being a fuzzy overhead, right?
Thank you kindly.
Simmerg, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Right. Again, 2K2D is 2K. The 2K is the most important thing. That adds too much gravity scaling. So this doesn't work. If they block it. You have to do 5K 2D. Right. Okay, so still that has not been changed. That's fine. So against Geo and Leo, or Geo and Chip rather, you want to do JK as a fuzzy, but only in certain combos that don't have as much gravity scaling. Alright, so let's talk about other characters finally. I don't have very much time. I have about an hour and a half to go through all the other characters. Thankfully, most characters are just damage buffs and that sort of thing, or damage nerfs. So we already saw some damage nerfs from Potemkin with the Pot Buster. But so I won't be going through those characters as much. You just gotta take their word for it that they nerf the damage. Instead, let's take a look at some specific characters. Let's see here. Should we just go down the list? You guys want to go down the list? If there's any just damage changes, I'm not gonna look at it. Okay, why don't we do that? Just so we have continuity. You want to see the testament changes? All right. We'll take requests too. Let's take a look at testament changes. All right. So first of all, stain state, increase active duration. You know who'd be a good character to test this stuff with? You know, it's Testament. Let's do Testament versus Testament. I was gonna say Testament versus Sin, since Sin has like a lot of good like long range pokes. But we can do that after. Let's do Testament versus Testament for now. 5 to 8 seconds. All right, let's take a look. So I want them to block. Okay. It changes from 5 to 8 seconds, right? Alright. Cast my spell here. Alright. There we go. That seems pretty significant. That's pretty significant. Right? One more time. Who's two? Shit. I'm working with 2 arcade sticks. 1 arcade stick is on a wibbly wobbly stool. Alright. There it was a little bit offset, but it's okay. You guys can see it. You guys can feel it. It lasts way longer. 5 to 8 seconds. 5 to 8 seconds. There you go. That's one testament change. Okay, next one. Real quick. Very quick. Oh, this is a big one. Remove frontal hurt box on Grave Reaper. All of them. That is huge! You're gonna be catching more stun dippers. And then fix an issue with causing the crow to not appear in the intended position after the animation. Okay, we'll look at that too. In case you guys don't know what that is, I'll show you. So, how do we want to test this out? What's the best way? Maybe... double backdash and then Grave Reaper. Okay, here we go. This is probably a good test. So double backdash and then Grave Reaper. So I'm thinking that does not reach. Well, normally it just doesn't reach, right? If you do double backdash, right? You know. But this extends Testament's hurt box just a little bit. Actually, that's quite a bit. Okay, what does it look like in the new patch? Oh! That is significant. Okay. Clashes. I hardly see that, but you get the idea. Better to show like this. Alright. Pretty significant. Very cool. It's pretty good. No more hitting me out of Grave Reaper. Exactly. Like, you know what move is going to be so sick? This one right here. You know? If you want to lock him in the corner. You know, you're not putting yourself at risk just doing that anymore. It's huge. I was watching CGM and he would just constantly be saying, I would have lost this in that interaction in old patch. That's so cool. Alright. What else do we have here? Okay, Nostrovia. So this is something that they had before. But for some reason it got reverted. Or actually it got removed. So back before last patch, you'd be able to toss out your crow immediately after Nostrovia, and then it would be like at chest height. This is a bug fix basically, right? So that's what it was in the previous patch, but it wasn't like this in the patch before. Yeah, now this crow appears just in front of, I guess, was this always a thing? It appears right in front of the opponent? So basically, it appears at chest height. I didn't realize it was like at close distance to the opponent though. Maybe that's new. That looks new to me. There we go. That's a difference right there. One more time. There we go. So back to where it was before. One can argue that maybe what it was before, like when Testament first came out, maybe that was already a glitch, right? To me, it makes more sense in like a I don't want to say aesthetic sense. It just makes more sense for me that the crow would just appear right where it was before, just on top of Testament, like right behind them. It didn't make sense to me that the crow was like right in front of the enemy at chest height. That seemed like a bug, but it was like an unintended bug that just worked out, right? And they didn't bother fixing it until now. But now that they quote unquote I guess until 1.41, when they fixed it, then quote unquote fixed it, it was just like, why? Testament had this. It didn't break them. It just added to their gameplay. Anyway, that's what I think. I'm glad that they put it back to where it was before, though. All right, so that's Testament. Cool character. One of my favorite characters in this game. Certainly top 3. Number 1 being Dizzy. All right, we'll do more. I'll do more requests if you guys want. Otherwise, we'll just go down the list. It's such good tech. Yeah, I know. It's important stuff for Testament. Not necessary, but like, you know, it's cool to have. Onagai, you went over Chestnut against Gold Lewis's drone, right? If not, I could share the link. Oh, I didn't. I did not. We must check that out. Sorry for going back to Dizzy real quick, and then we'll do Ram. I didn't realize. No, we want Dizzy on the first. Oh, we want Dizzy on the first player. Did I do it right here? Dizzy is. I want Dizzy on the first player. There we go. Dizzy first player. Again, sorry for going back to this, but I want to know for sure. Dante says Ram got hit hard. I hear Ram sauce got removed. Ram was overtuned, sadly, for people who play Ram. Be interesting if they kept her the way she was. All right. Skyfish, is that the move? Get a load of this. This is such a good move. So, nope. Okay, so it interacts a little bit, but it doesn't neutralize it. One more time. If you do it right, you can see a few frames of hit stop or projectile clash. Get a load of this. Okay, so no. No? Alright, am I missing something? Okay. It depends on Gold Lewis's security gauge to level 3 beats it. Okay. So, level 3 is too good. Level 3 is too strong. Level 1 okay, level 1, so level 2 gets neutralized. Was it always like this? Can you neutralize it with other projectiles? Okay, no. Okay, first of all, same thing. Okay, so level, it still gets I mean, it continues to get neutralized. It's just going to be easier to neutralize. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. You still have to hit Gold Lewis first? I believe so. Yeah. Sorry, you didn't see that. What? So I don't think this has changed, right? Yeah, so same thing. Level... Yeah, same thing. So interaction, it remains the same as it was before. It's just easier to deflect the level 2 drone. Okay, let us take a look at Ramlethal. She got shot. Good thing I don't play this character no more. I'm sorry for anyone who plays her. Apparently she got shot anyway. I don't know. Who knows? Alright. So we did Dizzy. We did Testament. Now we're doing Ram. I won't do any of the damage stuff. Duration of sword until it can be re-equipped. Okay. Duration of sword until it can become re-equipped. So best way to do this is probably keep my guy on block. It's just backdash sword. Right? Backdash sword. Shit. Okay, there we go. Okay, how long does it take? Wow. That's a long time. I didn't count, but you can just see. I can like drink some coffee while we wait. That's huge. All right, well, I mean, like, let's do it mid-screen maybe. It feels long. It feels like more than 2 seconds. Well, 2 seconds is a long time. Damn. Oh, that wasn't that long, right? If you do it like this, it wasn't that much longer. It's always just been very long. So there's a sword. 1.5 seconds. Yeah, it travels faster. It's more significant in the corner. Names, how's it going? It did travel faster though, yeah. In the corner, yeah. 1, 2. It's like 2 Mississippis, you know? 2.5 seconds. Yeah, 2 seconds in Guilty Gear is pretty long. Yo, that's like 60 frames times 2, 120 frames. Damn. Oh, what happened to my video? Like my computer couldn't handle it. Hold up. Let me fix my video. Don't know why my camera does that every once in a while. Fixing it right now. The camera had a strive moment. Hello, Elgato. Elgato says hi to you, though, self. I need a better camera. This is like a 1080p camera, but I think I need like a 420k. There you go. What if I close? No, it's not that. Okay, there you go. Alright, what else do we want to see here? So that's the speed of the Bajonetto's recovery. Daro, increased startup? Okay. What does this imply? Combo implications, right? 2k into Daro don't work no more. I have like how stuff I feel like it's a pain. Alright, so 2k into Daro and other stuff, right? 2k Daro. It works. It's a combo. And now 2k Daro should not work. Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't combo. Get hit by this, you block. There we go. / Daro. It works. / Daro still works. Still works. You can see it's slightly slower, hey? Can't combo after launch? Maybe. Oh, you can still combo after launch. Yeah. It still works. Still works. So removed wall bounce effect to the S Bayonetto. Okay, what does that mean? So just straight up? It doesn't work like that anymore? Seems to work the same way, right? Wall bounce effect, though. That's... What's a wall bounce effect? Going back to the patch notes. Remove wall bounce effect to / Bayonetto. What does it mean by that? It doesn't seem to wall bounce. Maybe on pickup? That's it, right? 2H into that. I guess when you hit him with the H Bayonetto, right, you'd be like H, and then oh, whatever. Just do that. You can see the wall bounce from here, right? Same thing? It's the same, isn't it? Okay, but we gotta go a little farther. So Akai says it has a slight bounce before. You notice she's falling towards the mid slightly. I think when they're falling face down, that's the wall bounce animation. And I think it does bring them back out of the corner for more combos. So this is what it was before. What it was now. I'm not seeing any difference here. Okay, how do I do this? Maybe mid-screen? Was I doing the heavy? Okay, you're right. Oh, you're right. My bad. S. Okay, that's what it was. My bad. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. My bad. All right. So old, new. Yeah, you can see that she falls face down in the old patch. She falls face up in the new patch. What is the implications of this? What does this imply? What kind of combo implications? Is it just aesthetic? She falls down cooler? So I'm gonna desperately try to catch her with my foot. You can't flip over and cross up. Yonder, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. What's up? Dante says, if S toss you hit further from the corner, you launch at a height so that you can run. Oh, okay, so let's go. We got maybe be a little bit out of the corner. So maybe it's easier to combo. So she hit the ground. I'm really bad at this. She hit the ground. I feel like it might be easier to combo. Back in the day. Is it easier combo now? Maybe a little bit more from the corner. So let's go with. Wait, I did H sword, didn't I? Yeah, I don't know. You can test them by jumping. It means you can't close touch pickup. Okay, let's try that. So let's pull them away from the corner. Okay, there's a pickup there. Maybe it's a mid-screen thing. Maybe it's a mid-screen thing. It's... I'm not seeing it. Test by making them jump in the corner. S toss them from a bit far. It does seem kind of the same to me, honest. This must be a very specific Ramlethal thing. I stopped playing Ramlethal like a year and a half ago, so I can't tell the difference, but it must be a nuanced thing. You can test by making them jump in the corner and S toss them a far bit from a further. Should I have him block? Oh, it's like Nago Pop? So that's what it was like before, right? So that should look different. I beat that like a pro. It looks the same, doesn't it? No block, okay. Okay, this is what it was before. What is this now? Okay, and then okay, there's a wall. The wall bounce, I see that. The wall bounce in the old version, I feel like that's gonna be easier to convert. So it comboed. Not gonna lie, it looks the same. All right. Someone sent me a video. Oh wait, hold on. See that? It didn't combo. It didn't combo. Old version. Now we see. It comboed. See? Okay. There you go. She got shot. Is what we gotta know. Is all we need to know. Take it from Dante Dichu. She got shot. Yo, Omega, what's up? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. What's up? Hard to explain, chat. Is Leo shot too? I don't know. We can check out Leo. Other than that, so obviously she's got some damaged nerves. I'm not gonna show that. This is gonna be tough to show, but we'll try anyway. A Ralamo first hit. So let's just cancel this. Last thing I'm gonna show with Ram because I'm running out of time. Leo shot? Did he get shot? So let's see. What's the best way to show this? Alright. This is what it was before. Right? Bam, 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 bam. Alright. What does it look like now? Okay. Oh my god. Stop hitting my desk. It's kind of hard to do. I'm doing this sideways. Okay, I want to get at least 3 reps. I don't think they made this any harder to do. There we go. Pretty much. That's pretty much it, right? There you go. Bam, bam. So they made it. They did make it hard to do. Not the input, but actually getting the repeated combo. So there's that. Good thing I still remember how to do that. So that is the RAM Rekka change. Oh, it doesn't look as cool. I like the old version 1.41. Just repeatedly doing this Rekka. That was really cool. Anyway, I never played RAM in this version anyway, so. Alright, other than that, there's a Guard Crush duration nerf, I believe, to the powered up version of the Rekka, so we're not going to check that out. Just because I don't, whatever. I don't want to do, I don't have very much time. So, do you guys want to see Leo? I was hoping our 5H would get adjusted. Yo, Gorgonzola, how's it going? Where are we at with the old ranking? You reaching top 9? Not yet. No, I went down. Or rather, my ranking decreased. By that I mean the number went up. I haven't been playing for a while though. I've been working on videos. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so Leo, for the most part, a lot of different damage nerfs on stances, so we're not going to check that out. Is there anything worth checking out in terms of visual changes here though? So yeah, decrease horizontal blowback on first and final hits of heavy flash kick. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that very quickly. This is gonna make it easier for him to like go into his back stance after a heavy flash kick. So what? It's like the same. He can always go behind you. I guess maybe if you're kind of far away. So, I mean, this has not changed, right? So is he a little bit closer? Hold up. Let's just do the flash kick and that's it. It's got to be in regards to a combo, right? So I mean, he is a little closer. You can, if you measure the area underneath where his legs, under his leg, you know, under when the legs cross. This is the old version, right? Old version, there's less area in this little triangle. Hold up. This is how we're gonna test this out. All right. All right. Observe. This triangle here, if you take the area of that triangle, it's going to be less than this one right here. There we go. This is a very accurate representation of what is going on here. There you go. Small triangle. Big triangle, more area, he's closer. There you go. That's how we know. Proven. All right. Damn, Demi Devil Queen, how's it going? 3 pixels closer. That's 3 pixels more than I ever want to be close to him still. That's true. He stinks. He smells. Doesn't smell very nice. There's also a resolution differences here, so maybe not the most accurate representation, but you guys get the idea. Why is that so different? Anyway. Maybe it's when they end with the combo with heavy flash kick. What's a good combo? I don't know what a good combo is, right? What is a good combo? There you go. Maybe like that. Oh my god, he's so close. So sometimes, the reason why they did this, according to the patch notes, is that sometimes you don't get behind the opponent, right? With a Berserker Slash, but I mean, it feels like you can still do it. It's just not as tight, right? Oopsies. Different combo. Alright, he's so close. Oh, whatever. I'm sure that there are big combos where he doesn't get that close. Like, he needs those 3 pixels to be able to get behind the opponent. Yeah, I don't know. If you guys have any idea what combo for me to do, it's not too complicated, let me know. But it doesn't for someone who doesn't play Leo, it doesn't look like it's that significant. But I'm sure, again, a actual Leo player will tell me the little nuanced little details. Alright, so that is the Leo. Alright, actually going from the top then. We'll just start from the top and go all the way down. I only have about an hour here, so we'll be really quick. Okay, speedrun this. Soul bad guy. No significant changes other than damage. We're not going to show that. Kai. Got some damage changes here. Stun edge can no longer be performed again until projectile of the. I didn't know that was a thing. I don't think I need to show that. Decreased damage, decreased chip from the final hit. So basically, decreased damage. There's one thing that we could show visually, but I'm running out of time, so we won't show that. May, not much in terms of big changes here. Decreased damage. Only adjustments are universal changes related to damage. So yep, that's it. And also apparently hurtbox changes. So it says here that okay, maybe this doesn't apply to May, but they did made adjustments to hurtbox for certain characters. For the purpose of, I mean, for Dizzy specifically versus May versus Dizzy didn't really change a whole lot. Like I showed something in the beginning of this stream where there's this weird interaction where where Dizzy would do a fuzzy. The fuzzy would work on block, but it wouldn't work on hit. So I was hoping that they would change that. They hadn't changed that. So anyway, May not really changed a whole lot other than damage decrease, which is nice for Dizzy. You know, we're going to be analyzing these notes in the perspective of a Dizzy player. Axel low. Okay, we can show this. So there's changes to rainwater. Let's take a look at that real quick. So Axel. Oh, you need to show a Dizzy clip? All right. Let's take a look. Let me know, and then I'll park that. We'll come back to it because I want to just go down the list of characters in continuous order. And I'll do this quick. Yeah, armored car potbuster nightmare. Nightmare fuel. Alright. I'm just gonna copy that real quick. Alright. Alright, so Axel, rainwater, course look back, slash, decrease horizontal blowback. So we can probably see this at round start. Make sure I'm blocking. Actually, this is to do with hit, right? Ooh, maybe not. Let's do it. Let's dash up, close slash. No, let's do it from here. No. What's the best way? Jump in. Rainwater. Okay, there we go. So on block, looks like that. On block. No changes, basically. Oh, maybe you're a little bit farther back? No, you're a little closer. You're a little bit closer on block. One more time. Maybe I just messed up. Okay, yeah. You're a little bit closer. On hit, on the other hand. Yeah, it's like an overall... What? So you're closer on both hit and block. Okay, good to know. So that's the change to rainwater. Increased launch height too. Did we notice that? I was focusing on the horizontal aspect of it. Yeah, pretty significant launch height change. Well, I mean, it's not that significant, but it's big enough. Okay, there you go. All right, so that is Axel. Pause it real quick. Chip, real quick. Chip. So, expanded upper hitbox for all the hits except for the final hit, basically, of his Zansai Roga, which is a super. I don't think I'm gonna show that. You guys good if I don't show that, right? Other than that, damage decrease overall to wall stick run, and that's about it. So let's not show that. I'll skip over to the next character. Just take their word for it. Zansaroga during upper hitbox of Zansaroga during fast left-right movement. I don't know enough about Zansaroga to know the little nuanced details of when it not works. When it not works. Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, here we go. So big significant changes with Potemkin. They put back Kara specials. So basically, you can do a special move, cancel from a forward moving attack such as 6K if you do it within the first 2 or 3 frames, I believe. Except you can't do it with flick. So a neat way to show this is round start potbuster. So character like okay, so let's see. Let's do Potemkin versus Potemkin for now. Actually, you know what? I'll show you guys what it... Oh, how do I want to do this? Oh yeah, actually, I got an idea. So I will play... We'll do Potemkin versus Slayer. I saw this on as a Twitter clip. Potemkin versus Slayer. Yeah, it looks like it'd easier to be comboed off of. But we're gonna do round start. Well, first of all, let me show you. Old version. Here's a pot buster, right? I'm gonna do Kara motion pot buster. It doesn't work. Right? Oh! Yeah, it doesn't work. I get a flick instead, because flick is core circle back kick. Was it always? I thought it was core circle back slash. Anyway. For one reason or another, it just doesn't work. Right? Okay, new version. Here's a pot buster. Kara. There you go. Half circle back, forward, kick, punch. Right. You can't do it with flick. Because if you did it with flick, then flick would override like all your Karas, basically. Right. Okay, so there it is. They put this back in the game. So round start, pot buster is a thing now. Is a thing again now. Now let's get Slayer to do 5k round start. So I think before, if you 5k'd Potemkin before, you know, at round start he did a car pot buster, you would kick him out of it. Now he just armors right through it. Right, if he does it right. Yep, round start, just pot buster. You saw it first. I did it first. I did it right the first time. But yeah, you can do it. There you go. That's it. So he can do that now. Man, pot players are just... I don't know what FAB did in Japan or wherever to like be in favor of the Arc System Works gods, but I don't know. They had a good drinking session. FAB and his friends at Arc System Works. Pot players are eating well. So that's a big significant change with Potemkin. Obviously, you can do like Garuda Impact stuff too, and what have you. Literally, Pot has now the best round start. Can even beat... Oh, that's a good question. Can even beat Nago DP. Ooh. Ooh, let's test that out. He is the Vampire Slayer. If this works. Potemkin's last name is Belmont. Yo, Vax, how's it going? Yeah, all you gotta do is back up and counter him with these pot busters. That's true. I mean, it's not like the end all be all. It's another option that's on the table. You know, it's like having a nuke. You know, just because it's threatening. It poses a threat because of the existence of it. You know what I mean? It's like the nuclear option. Do you get that? What is the DP anyway? Shizu Ryuki. Shizu Ryuki. There you go. So regular off the start. Oh my god. I mean, he could just do it. He could just... It doesn't even proc the armor. If you did a little slower, maybe. Yo, Numa, what's up? Jeez, he could just do it? Am I doing DP wrong? My name is Potemkin. My last name is Belmont. Okay, let's do standing K. Potemkin's kind of cool, not gonna lie. I should just pocket Potemkin. This character looks really easy to play. You know? And a lot really easy, a lot more fun than what he was before. And a nice break from like a high intensity, high stressful character such as like Dizzy. He looks very chill. Like, you know, you sit back, relax, do your thing. Oh, I'm taking damage? That's okay. I just needed 2 pop busters to kill you. And maybe a round start pop buster every once in a while. Gotta get practiced up. And it does feel pretty satisfying to get this Kara. Oh. Okay, I'm missing it now. Maybe I'm not doing it fast enough. One more time. Why is that whiff? Alright, last time. Anyway, the idea, you saw it. You saw it already. You saw it. Okay. I'm getting vortex into doing this. I need to move on because I gotta go. Alright, next character. Round start, half Naga, HP gone for Naga trying to do the best round start. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so Faust, hole in one, decrease damage to clean hit. Okay, you don't need to test that out. A lot of these interactions I'm not going to test out here. A lot of different item changes here. But basically, damage decrease, it seems. Some issues causing things to... I don't know. Anyway, let's skip to the next character. Alright, Millia Rage. Grunge, if you don't mind helping me out here. What things should I test out in terms of Capel? So Capel... outside of the general changes here, increase her defense, decrease her damage, and then there's Capel. So reduce recovery in Capel. So what's one way we can test this out? Very quickly. Oh my god. I'm running out of time. Try Capel on JH, see if it works. Instant air dash Capel? What's Capel again? So how about instant air dash JH Capel JH? Okay, doesn't quite work. Slash. How about slash? Not that you do this, right? I don't know if you actually do this, but... Oopsies. Not that, I don't think you'd actually do this. Would you? I just want to show that it's that the JS comes out. Holding back, block. Ah, there you go. So old one. JS doesn't come out, new one. JS comes out. Okay, so I was just doing Capel JK JD rinse repeat. So Capel JK JD JK doesn't even come out, right? Okay. Does that come out? I think in this case... Oh, JK is much better here, right? Because it actually fuzzies. So, but it doesn't even come out in the last patch. What about JP? 1 JP. 1 JP. Hey, wait a second. This is pretty cool. Back. I kind of like how this worked before. Okay, but if it combos, I guess it doesn't come out. Now, JK should come out maybe twice. So fuzzies. Okay, I mean it's just better. It's just better. So there was a gap before. If I got hit with the JD before... If I got hit with the JD before the... like, the combo just fails. Get hit with the JD now, the combo continues. You guys can't see that combo counter. Combo continues. Combo drops. Okay. So it's just better now. Basically. Okay. It's more consistent. Way more consistent. Alright. So that's Millia. We're not going to check out the damage and nerfs. We can see if she dies with 2 pot busters. Let's do that. Real quick. Does Millia die in 2 pot busters? The game's already telling me danger. Did she die from 2 pot busters before? Okay, 1. 2! Surely she has more health now. 1, 2. There you go. This is a huge change for Millia. Dude. Whoa, you can play more? There we go. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Alright, let me drink some coffee. Doesn't die in 2 busts. That's right. We get half another interaction. There we go. There you go. You know what? We'll take it. With this particular patch making pot so strong, we'll take it. All right, we already talked about Ram. We already talked about Leo. Nago. I'm not gonna show this. I don't even know how to show this, but yeah, you can't Kara. Was it? You can't like wave dash no more. Just take my word for it. Maybe there is one thing I want to show with Nago. I want to see how much chip damage he does to Dizzy at level 3. Where are you, buddy? All I need is 1 HP and a compel loop. There you go. You don't need blood rage change. You don't need to show blood rage change. Now goes more punishable if you air block. Okay. I do want to see though if I want to see what level 3 damage looks like. So let's go 1 hit. Just the Dizzy, just we're at the N from the Queen for Queen Dizzy. Oh, wow. That is significant. Whoa. Do a second hit. Holy moly. Look how much damage it did before. So, wait. Let's reset that. That's one of the old one, of the old version. It's like, okay, so literally they just half the damage. That is good. That is good for me playing Dizzy. Okay, that's good to know. It's like, yeah, it's like 1/3. I'd say it's about, they say it's 25% of the move's actual attack. But basically they halved the damage from what it was before on block. Is what it seems anyway. Omorimasu is what I think from the heart. Okay, so Trowel decreased knockback on block. I saw something where you could throw her, Giovanna, if she did this. I don't know. Don't want to show that right now. I got 20 more minutes here. So Angie, so okay, just take my word for it, I guess. Read the notes. Powered up Travail on block is, I guess you're close to her. That's her Spiral Arrow. Angie, JD, so damage nerfs, so we're not going to show that. Damage nerfs overall. In terms of, like, we're not going to show a whole lot. I showed something in the beginning. And in the perspective of a Dizzy player, Dizzy's changed to her Fire Spear allows her to neutralize Chemical Love. So that's good for Dizzy. I should test out for Angie though as well, if the Fire Spear also neutralizes like Butterfly. Probably it does. Okay, Gold Lewis. So decreased damage overall. Security level changes here. I'm not going to show that. Blowback adjustment to the half circle back. Behemoth Typhoon. Skyfish has increased recovery. Okay, so I'd like to check out one thing for Gold Lewis very quickly. And in terms of a Dizzy. So we're going to check out Gold Lewis, go to Dizzy real quick. I want to see if I can punish like a quick burst of Skyfish. Skyfish being his Gatling gun. Fire Spear always be Butterfly, I thought. We're just exposing me on how bad I am for Dizzy. This patch, these patch notes and this patch rollout just is exposing me on how much little I knew about my own character. Okay. What's a command? So let's say he does one little burst. One little burst. I jump in. He can block. So sometimes like you just jump in as like sort of a safe approach, right? You know, like because you can still block and interact in the air if you didn't use up all your air options, right? Yeah, I'm not able to punish him for doing that. I'm just gonna hold back to block. Okay, I mean, I still am not able to punish him, but you can. So on reaction, you can punish. I think you can punish on reaction here too, right? You see him pull up his gun. This is not much of a reaction. This is like preemptively going for it. That's more of a reaction, right? He pulls up the gun. Okay, instant air dash. In this version, let's see. Oh, you see the gun come out? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna instant air dash. You punish him. Okay. So that is way better. Much better. Okay, so that is a significant change in the perspective of a Dizzy player. Very good for us. You know, we got way, like, it's just not as oppressive. Moving on, Jacko, decreased blowback, horizontal blowback for Jacko. We can quickly check that out, actually. Got some Jacko friends in here, I think. Yeah, I'm hearing Jacko 2D better than pre-nerf. Better than pre-nerf? What's that? What does that even mean? I guess with all the things that she got in the new version of her, plus this, I guess bringing this back made the net change is like overly positive, is what I'm thinking. Is what I'm understanding anyway. Okay, so whoopsie daisy. I wonder who my friend is playing. My buddy from Winnipeg, Brandon, was a Jacko main back in the day in Xrd. But transitioned to playing Dizzy. So I wonder if he's playing Jacko or Dizzy in this game, or if he's playing this game at all. King Africa no best? Yeah, this seems pretty good. I mean, like, obviously being closer after a knockdown is good for you. Okay, let's block this though. My hands. So on block, same thing. On hit, different. So I bet you can set things up much better this way, you know? Okay, I'm having trouble talking now. Meaning I probably should start getting ready for work. But let's speed run through this. Yo, King Africa, what's up? How's it going? How come I didn't see your name? Hope you're doing well, man. Better Jacko 2D than Season 3. I deserve it. Let's go. It's even closer than ever before. Let me know, yeah. What makes it so good now? I either get my ass kicked from a Jacko, or they don't know how to play against my character, so I kick their butt instead. Okay, so Biken, very, very little, like insignificant nerf. It seems 6H decreased from 66 to 60. I'm sure a Biken player out there is going to tell me I'm wrong. But yeah, it seems pretty insignificant. We already went through Testament. Sin here, again, damage nerf. Basically reversal damage nerf, super damage nerf, whatever. And Senga, damage nerf, you got away scot-free. Oh, Alpha Bomb. This is something we can check out. How much longer does it take for it to explode? Where are we? Alpha. Why is Alpha way over here? Okay, Alpha Bomb. The bomb belt. Basic has 0 pushback except for counter hit. Used to have at least some pushback before. Alpha bomb holding me hostage. It does feel like that. If she breaks the wall with the alpha bomb, you are... this is a hostage situation, you know? Yeah, let's just wall break with it. Actually, you know what? Let's not. Let's go test it out on this side here, on hit. Do that. All right. So it's about like 25% longer, or 50%. No, it's not 50% longer. Anywhere between 25 to like 49% longer. It seems. Crazy solution I have to alpha bomb is to grab her when the bomb goes off. I mean, that makes sense. Use your animation to be invincible from the explosion. All right, what other changes have been made? Oh my god, where are you going? Oh, where are we? All right, so decrease duration until bomb goes off. When attack, shh. All right. Sorry, when an attack that makes explosion trigger go off. When an attack that makes the explosion go off triggers wall stick, the explosion attack will now hit the opponent. The following changes have been made accordingly. The timing of the explosion hit is later now, when the explosion goes off during the counter effect. As a result of the removal of the blowback during the counter hit effect, the launch height is slightly lower. This does not affect standard non-counter hits. In total, Alpha is at an advantage for longer now when the explosion triggers during the counter effect. It is now possible to use Red Roman Cancel after counter effect. Red Roman Cancel sounds like a playground game, you know, Red Rover. All right, so that's Alpha. That's Alpha. One more time. Let's take a look at one more time. Just for fun. Alright, so next character, Abba. So damage nerf. Okay. Insignificant damage nerf. Maybe. Slayer. You know, crippling damage nerf here. You know, what is he gonna do now? That his damage is down from 90 to 80, you know? What is he gonna do? And that's it! That's it. We already looked at Dizzy. If you want to see Dizzy, if you're at this part of the video, if you're watching the VOD, Dizzy was done at the beginning, so go check that out. I went through Dizzy pretty comprehensively, so as she is my character. But that's it. Is there anything in particular you guys want to check out? I still have about 10 minutes left. Anything I missed? Anything I skimmed over that we should just check out real quick? I think I want to see maybe Angie with Chestnut. Yeah, HK40 is some poor low damage Slayer. That's right. Sinhasa, how's it going? Geo's change is basically a nice quality of life change that makes getting close touch after enhanced stroke extremely consistent. Oh right, yeah, that's what it was. Instead of getting a far slash by accident. Let's take a look at that actually. I really just missed that from Geo. Like I just skimmed over that. Did I miss? I feel like I missed Asuka. Is Asuka in here? What? Wasn't Asuka on the list? Where is that man? That man is not on this list. He's wanted, dead or alive. He's not. No changes to Asuka. Oscar. Oh, I wish I was a Oscar Mayer Wiener. Everyone would be in love with me. Okay, so Angie. No. We want Geo. Oscar didn't get any changes. Right, Bridget and Zato aren't in there either. I've never noticed that. Oh! Okay, one thing. After this, we should check out Zato with Dizzy. If Dizzy can fire spear Zato's drill. That man has escaped containment. That's right. Okay. Alright, let's test this out. How do you do the powered out version? I need to look at the command list. Shave. What's Shave? Core circle back heavy, and then we want to do the kick. So sometimes... Okay, actually, hold up. Does it always... So there's a close slash right there, right? But we'll do it from here. Maybe I'll do it from here. You saw it one time. Sometimes we get... Oh, let's do it on FD. You're right. You're right. Where am I? The old man's getting Alzheimer's. Where am I? Okay, there you go. So, no FD. It's close slash. FD. Far slash. Which is, like, not bad against people who like to backdash. Myself. Danger. Okay. There you go. There you go. Look at that. So, regular block. So, regular block. Actually, let's do FD block. FD block. It's a far slash. There you go. Makes it way more consistent. Let's do it against FTIB. Yeah, it's a far slash in this case. Okay. And in this case... It's still a far slash. Let me see. There you go. It's still a far slash. But whatever. I mean, people should be rewarded for doing IBFD. IBFB. IBFD. Oh wait, yeah. Hold up. Deflect shield. You get locked in. Interesting. Yeah, same situation. That's really good. That's really good that this move keeps you close enough for like a far slash, even after a deflect shield. I wish I could do IB on command. Same here. Alright, I need the guy to check the clip. You got it. I have the clip. And then, Grunge, one sec before we do the clip. Promise, remind me if I forget. I want to see if... Okay, we're done. We're basically done, like, checking characters. I want to see if, Dizzy can flick a... Zato drill. Very quick. Very quick. Zato, Dizzy right here. Oh my god. Well, I guess she could always do this. Huh? Okay, this is the old version. Not all the time, but she could. This is really exposing me as a bad Dizzy player. Okay. New version. Woo! What about, okay, so obviously you cannot neutralize multi-drill. What about frog? I guess so. But I mean, like, couldn't you just like 6 p.m.? Alright. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, so let's take a look at that clip. Yo, Ashragi, how's it going? I'm a bit late because I was watching the VOD. Regarding Potemkin, you can still Kara flick. Oh, okay, roger that. You have to do course go back forward K. K stays in the input buffer, but you have to go off 6 within 2 frames of 6K, you'll get Kara. So you have to like, mash it? You only need to press K once. Oh, okay. I thought in the patch notes it said it just like eliminated the Kara for the flick. Okay, that's good to know. Also very scary because that move is already so good. Although they did change one thing I should check out, which is being able to like apparently like if I remember correctly, flick's physical hurt box for the strike, they either removed it or they shrunk it or maybe the hitbox or the hurt box. Anyway, it's like I think they shrunk the hitbox of the physical part of the flick. But yeah, thank you for returning to the front of this video to let me know. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, my friend. Okay, let us take a look at the clip that Garange sent us. I must take a look at this. This is a must. This better not be hentai. Oh, what? Hey, what? Cool. Could you always do this? Oh, we gotta test this out. We gotta test this out. There are a few things I want to test out anyway. On the topic of Potemkin. Garuda used to hit. I trust Garange. You can't flick while forward is held. That's why. Oh, okay, I see. You can, but you can still do it. So first of all, let's test this out. Let's turn off IBFB. There's a few things I want to test out again with Potemkin. The Kara, hey. Thanks for coming back for that. So Kara Pop Buster still works. Here's the flick. Oh, okay. So you can't just tap forward and do it. You have to like return back to neutral. No, this character. You only have to do it once though, right? Okay, okay, you can still do it. You can still do it. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Thank you so much. Okay, so okay. First of all, let us see how this interacts in the old version. Oopsies. I want Potemkin here. There we go. While that's loading, we'll take a look at a new version. Garuda impact. You can, I mean, you can do other things here too. You can mash out. What if does he? Is he doing in the clip? What move was he doing before Garuda Impact though?
Thank you kindly.
Ashragi, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. Merry Christmas to everyone also. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays. Alright, so I mean you could just mash, right? That was an option.
Thank you kindly.
Crash Tag, thank you so much for the follow as well. Appreciate it. You can always mash, but there you go. Here's the thing. You couldn't fire spear. Alright. And on this side, you can mash and you can fire spear. I don't know why you'd want to fire spear right here though. Like I feel like there's way better things to do. Oh, probably better mid-screen. I play Potemkin, you know I'm having a good day, hell yeah. I kind of want to play Potemkin too. I should do what I did in AC, Guilty Gear AC. My main character was Dizzy, but my secondary character was Potemkin. And I played in Japan for a little bit. And I've been playing Dizzy for like 5 years or so up to that point. So Dizzy was my main, but everyone there was telling me my Potemkin was better. Because he was so strong in that patch. So, maybe I'll play. Maybe I'll go back to playing Pocket Potemkin, full Dizzy. He was good though. He was so good in AC. But anyway, so there's that. You can't chestnut this in the old patch. You can in the new patch. Okay, what did I want to? There's one more thing I want to test out. I forgot though. What was it? Flick. So this move. Rip Pocket Testament. I mean, I can still play Testament. I keep thinking Flick is course go back slash. Testament would be like my third pick. So a lot of times, you know, maybe you're trying to avoid. You try and go one because Potemkin is doing slide head, right? But then every once in a while he'll just toss a flick out, and then you just get smacked in the air, like that. And like, look how far that hitbox is. You know, he hits you. He doesn't flick you. You're not getting flung by his finger. It's the air he makes from it. He's like a whatchamacallit, one of those shrimps that like have paw bunkers on their arms, you know? Mantis shrimp. You know, he's just shooting a bullet of air. Okay? So what does it look like now? Again, I'm messing with the input. Okay, still same thing. Is it more though? Is it better? Oh my god. I think it's better. Is there more of a... There you go, pistol shrimp, that's it. Wasn't this move nerfed? Patch notes? Notice how like every time I bring up this page it's automatically going to Millia? It's because Grange was the first person who sent me this link and I bookmarked it. Obviously, and Grange plays Millia, so every time, yeah, we just you know, check out Millia. So flick no longer act. Okay, whatever. Added frontal hurt box from added frontal hurt box starting from the timing when the projectile reflect effect activates. It's okay. I don't think that's much of a nerf, is it? So it says here, we've also added a frontal hurt box as it is an incredibly powerful poke that can also be performed while moving forward. Yeah, no, I don't think they did a whole lot with this move. Pot getting away with highway robbery. Okay. So the entire disjoint of flick is gone. Okay. So you should be able to interact with it. I keep doing course look back slash. Right. Okay. I feel like that same interaction is going to happen here. Huh? Yeah, far slash? No, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Try it as a whiff punish, not a challenge. Okay. Like that, maybe? Okay. Oh, maybe? Maybe like that. Is that a thing? Okay. It's sort of there. So there it is. There we go. Okay. Very nuanced. But that's what it is. There we go. Yeah. So a little bit after he does it. And then there we go. That's a difference right there. Here we go. Like more of a whiff punish. And if you do it at the same time, he's gonna win. New version. You do it at the same time, you trade. You do it as a whiff punish. You smack him. So there's a nerf. It's there. Although I am still afraid to approach Potemkin. Revelance, how's it going? Patch so far feels pretty good. Yeah, let's summarize here. First of all, I have not played yet on this patch. I've just been kind of like dicking around in training mode with checking out these changes, you know, comparing old version to new version. So what I'm about to say doesn't reflect any kind of experience in this patch, like actual gameplay experience. As a Dizzy player, I like these changes. I think the removal of the Fire Spirit Loop, as effective as it was as a knowledge check, it wasn't a truly game-winning situation. It was still pretty cheap, and she sort of needed it to, like in her current state right now, or before, she needed it to work towards winning, right? And it was this big knowledge check. It was cheap to do, but it wasn't like overly broken, right? Other characters just deal big damage and have a much better effectiveness than she does overall. So for them to remove it means they had to add something in to make her to compensate, you know, either something of equal value or better, right? Because she's already considered a very weak character overall. So this change here, there's one particular line that is most important in her patch notes than all other things here, and that's it. That's this right here: added projectile clash collision by errors of the hands. Hands being Slayer, or not Slayer. Hands. I'm just thinking about Slayer's hands. Hands being Necro's hand as it rises, and it actually like covers her entire front part, right? I thought it was just gonna be up here, like it's a flick up here, but no, it's like right up here, you know. It's like that. So that rising hand motion really helps deflect. Really helps her in neutral, deflecting projectiles. As far as I can see, while we're theory crafting all this, that's what we can. That's what we're seeing, and that change, I think, will overall be better than the fire spear looping. It actually makes a lot of. It seems like it will make a lot of neutral interactions much more bearable, much more bearable, and situations where she really struggled because she couldn't get in, or literally other projectiles like straight up beat her set of projectiles, like literally the rock to scissors in every situation. She now has an answer, so this is good. It makes her like overall matchup it makes it easier for her in matchups, especially in where she struggles in neutral, which is way better than a gimmicky kind of loop thing that kind of won sometimes if your opponent didn't know how to deal with. We're talking about the fire spear loops, aka chestnut loops. So good to see it go and be replaced by something much more tangible to help her win. You know what I mean? A much less gimmickier way for her to win. She doesn't need gimmicks to win. She just needs solid tools, which is what chestnuts are right now. It sounds weird saying that, which is what the fire spear is right now. Anyway, that's what I think. And it doesn't say it up here, but the damage nerfs overall is going to help Dizzy significantly. We're talking like Nago damage nerf. The damage nerf to guard crushing is quite significant. Probably not just Nago, but Gold Lewis, maybe maybe Slayer. I don't think Slayer doesn't rely on it. Slayer just hits you. But like, you know, damage nerfs to problematic characters such as Gold Lewis, this dude right here, Nago. Ram got nerfed, so she can deal with Ram a little bit easier. I think this patch is healthier for the game in a competitive sense. And if you play Potemkin, you are very happy. If you're tired of playing Potemkins online, I'm afraid you'd have to endure more until potential nerfs. And also, Johnny hasn't changed, so this character is sort of still a problem. But I think that's okay. I think that's okay. We're heading in the right direction. And also, Dizzy has a way to deal with Enote. Eno's, what is it? Horizontal Chemical Love? Now has an answer. Dizzy can fire spear. Previously, like I mentioned before, right? There are situations in neutral where Dizzy does not have a good answer to. Dizzy now has an answer to Eno's Chemical Love, which is the fire spear. Although Eno can now, lean more towards stroke the big tree, low profiling attacks, and that sort of thing. So, I mean, it just adds more to the neutral, to the number of interactions these two characters will have, other than just beating Dizzy for the most part in neutral, in my experience anyway. But yeah, anyway, that's what I think. I gotta get to work. Potemkin is becoming public enemy number 1. Potemkin is a character, is indeed a character. Let me read some of this and then I gotta go. I've seen clips of it. Knife projectile negating is dirty. Yeah, this is a tool versus a fake gimmick, so it'll hopefully help a lot. I think so. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I love Dizzy so much. She's so much fun. She's really cool in this game, you know? I mean, I played Dizzy throughout the years. The only Dizzy I haven't played is Guilty Gear X. But in Guilty Gear XX and all the little versions of XX that she was in, and also Xrd in this game, I've been having a lot of fun with this game and having a lot of fun playing Dizzy. And if you guys want to, you know, join me with this journey of playing Dizzy. I'm not very good. I'm not very strong right now. You know, we're sitting at late 1600s, early 1700s for Elo. My promise to you is that I'm gonna keep getting better. We're gonna rise in that Elo, eventually be at least 2000. That's what I want to do. 1900 or 2000. I want to be at least top like 10. If not, I don't know if I want to say this in public and loud. It's kind of cringe, and it's also like very ambitious, but I want to be number 1. That is the goal. But I mean, not to say that I don't want other people to be number 1. You know, JSav is number 1 right now, and very cool person. And I want to share that spot. I want to eventually get to that spot. So if you want to join me in this old man, you know, shaking off the rust, becoming a better Dizzy, then you know, hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, hit that sub button. Would really appreciate the support. I'm also making guides and that sort of thing for Dizzy, so I've just released a new 50/50 guide with Dizzy, getting Dizzy with fuzzies. So please check that out. If you can guess, I'm trying to wrap up right now. Yeah, I gotta get to work. I gotta take a shower, get to work. Cypher Turtle, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. And yeah, look forward to more tech. Look forward to more games. I promise I'll get better. And if you guys want to join me in that journey, maybe you want to get better too, we can get better together. But yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and raid somebody. And yeah, who is up right now? Raspberry, what's up, man? Down the basement looking good. You know this Christmas tree. Raspberry knows. Raspberry has been to my house. He knows that this Christmas tree doesn't go down until April. Yeah, check it out. I got... You don't know if you can see that. Hold up. Who's that? Is that 2B? Is that Kira Buckland and A2 sitting there? There you go. We also got Kitagawa. Anyway, yeah, this basement is getting more and more stuff. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Make sure you check out the video, and let's see who we can raid. Maybe JSav is playing. Speaking of which, yo, take it easy, brother. Thanks for streaming some. Ooh, hold up. What's going on? My thing went on. My sound went on. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much for joining me, everyone. A hot cup of VT. Thanks for hanging out throughout the entire stream. Everyone who was helping out, Revelance, Auntie, what's up? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Garange, really appreciate you and also Raspberry as mods. I gotta get to work. Can you tell I don't want to go to work right now? But I gotta do it. Someone's gotta pay for the bills, and I gotta feed my cats and all that. All right, let's raid somebody. I'm gonna raid JSav. You guys, this is perfect. You guys saw the tech, got a review of all the patch changes. Let's go ahead and raid JSav, who is actually playing the game, or will be playing the game, and you're gonna see some phenomenal matches, good interactions with Fire Spear, and yeah, the best of the best at the moment. Anyway, you guys have a good day, and I'll see you next time. All right, take care, everybody. And yo, thank you so much, Tech Wolf, for the follow. Really appreciate it. You are the best. All right, see you guys.